Batman flops hard. This is not for the lack of trying, because there's a lot of push for this film in the very beginning. It got bought up by Paramount from a film festival, and it's not for the lack of trying to push it. However, I think this film was just a little too niche for him, and let's get into it. This is coming to us from Variety. The Lionsgate heist thriller, Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, stole the box office crown, debuting at number 1 with $15.5 million. Going down here, in related stories, these movies are not for audience. These movies are made for the audience, not critics. Says, okay, yes. Where do we go here? Here we go. Another newcomer, the musical biopic Better Man, which is a CGI monkey, portrays the British singer named Robbie Williams, hits all the wrong notes with a paltry $1 million from 1,291 venues. That is awful. And it's directed by, clearly you can see I love his other film right here. You can literally see I love his other film, The Greatest Showman. I think it's one of the greatest films ever made. It's one of my favorites. It gives me so much joy. The soundtrack is amazing. But it debuts at $1 million. Better Man faltered, and even across the pond, where he is more well-known than he is in the States, Better Man faltered with 1.9 to start and 4.7 million to date. Those ticket sales are not a good sign for the for commercial prospects, although Better Man has been well reviewed. Being well reviewed has nothing to do with it, because you can be completely well reviewed, and the issue is Robbie Williams isn't all that well known here in the States. I don't know a single person in my friend group who actually knew of him before the movie was coming out. So Sav, is he well known? Okay, here we go. So he is a singer that started in a group called Take That, and then he went solo. Okay, see? There we go. See, I didn't know that. Robbie Williams is not like the Better Man film is not like an Elvis. It's not like a Rocket Man. It's not like a Bohemian Rhapsody that is about a massive star that's worldwide known. Not like a Elvis Presley or a Elton John, or when the Taylor Swift one comes out, inevitably, when that one eventually comes out, because Taylor Swift will get one, mark my words. But the Robbie Williams movie Better Man just looked too weird for some audiences. It's a nice idea. It's an original idea to have him as a CGI monkey. Very great idea. However, the execution I've heard is great. The marketing, I saw almost no marketing for it. They bought the movie for $25 million. That being them at Paramount bought it for $25 million. So the movie was made for, I think, 110 maybe. This movie is bombing hard. It is bombing hard at the box office. And I don't say that lightly. I don't want any movie to flop. It's just the fact of it's flopping because nobody knew him. This movie that should have been a bigger hit with the name from the director of The Greatest Showman only earned $1 million domestically. I'm looking at the numbers right now. It's earned $11.4 million worldwide. Worldwide. If that tells you anything. So let's take a look at this, shall we? We're going to take a look at this and what it's doing overseas, because he's more well-known there. We're going to go to the numbers and take a look at international numbers. I will get your comment in just a second, Michael. Okay, here we go. So here we go. The international numbers. The United Kingdom has given it $6.1 million. That makes sense. He's from there. He's more well-known. He's very well-known in Australia, Italy, the Netherlands. Overseas, he's more well-known. Portugal, it hasn't opened yet. Romania, well, it's open. It's not making a lot of money. It just depends on how many screens it's at. So here's the thing. Here, it's made just about $1 million. $1 million. 1.2 2 right now. Those numbers suck. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Those numbers suck. They should be a lot higher. I haven't seen the movie myself because my theater did not get it. My theater thought it would be a better idea to get a religious film to please the audience here in my town, which is very smart for my theater. Better Man, I thought was going to be a bigger hit. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not expecting $1 million opening. But you also got to think of this. It only opened in 1,200 theaters. That's because audiences and the theater goers and the theater owners didn't think that it was going to be a good idea to have them do it, right? They didn't think it was going to be a big enough hit to draw enough people in to the theater. And I'm sorry if you hear something scraping. We have a lot of snow here in my neck of the woods in the States, and there's a snowplow out there right now. So I'm sorry if you hear the scraping. Anyways, back to Better Man. It's going to bomb. It's bombing. It's not going to make its money back whatsoever. If I had to guess, I'd have to say on the nice end, maybe, if I'm being optimistic, 35 million, if I'm being optimistic. But you got to think about this. Yes, it's being well received, but you also got a lot of stuff coming out in the upcoming weeks. I mean, if you have a small auditorium, 2-auditorium theater like mine, you're going to get something that's going to make money. So this week, we are bringing back the Sonic 3 movie, and we're getting Wolfman. The next time they're going to get a new movie, I'm going to guess is probably going to be Dogman, which is going to be a big hit around here because it's a kids film. You can take the schools to it. You can go on a field trip. You can read books in class and go back to it. But anyways, this is great. Sav says that Robbie Williams has been around since the late 90s. And take that. Then Solo, since the early 2000s. Okay. Since the early 2000s, he has been on a solo run. Awesome. And his music is on YouTube. I will have to go for that. Yes. Dogman and Companion. I don't think Companion is going to make a lot of money because I don't think it's going very wide. But I have a feeling it's going to be a fantastic film. And I know you're going to an early screening of that at your Alamo Draft House, I think. So I hope you enjoy it. I will see it when it comes to streaming because my theater is not going to get it. My theater is probably going to get Dogman. But what do you think about this? I almost said Dogman. But there's 3 movies that came out in the same month that went wide that have the name Man in it. Better Man, Dogman, Wolfman. I just caught on to that. But what do you think about Better Man flopping hard at the box office? Are you surprised? Did you know about Take That? Did you know about the man in Robbie Williams? Did the marketing look a little too odd for you with it all being told as him as a CGI monkey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts.